Ain't nothing peculiar about the way that I was raised, and my heart is on the way.
Warriors, I hope everyone is doing great, wonderful, and fabulous. Just kind of wanted to touch base with or about Genesis Reid. The search for Genises is still being continued. There hasn't been really any confirmed updates with Enterprise Police Department, but I want to go ahead and go over some things, little updates, but no updates of where Genises is. So we are staying on top of the search for for 2-year-old Genesis Reid, who has been missing from Enterprise since mid-February. Things have taken a heavy turn, and we need to keep her name out there now more than ever. The mother's arrest. Genesis' mother, Adrienne Reid, has been arrested and charged with false reporting to law enforcement. She is currently being held on a $1 million bond. Police are asking anyone who had any social or personal interaction with Adrienne Reid between December 24th, 2025 and February 16th, 2026 to come forward. No detail is too small. While the mother is in custody, the search for Genises is still the #1 priority. Investigators are still looking into reports of a black male in a white truck mentioned early in the case. Okay, so I'm going to touch on the black male in a white truck. That was around the February 4th, the report where the grandmother said that when the grandmother texted Genesis' father and said they were going to do a missing persons report for Genises. So, and then on those flyers, which I'll show, and then you'll get what I'm talking about. But on those flyers that I guess Adrienne or maybe the grandmother, someone had made, and they put up in the gas stations and different places around that Adrienne visited a lot. So, and in that flyer it said last seen with a black male in a white truck. So this is what this is talking about. Now, on the official report that was made February 16th, 2026 at 3:10 a.m. was last seen with pink Minnie Mouse pajamas. So, and remember, the mother stated to the police that Genesis and her were sleeping, and she woke up and Adrienne went and looked, or it was either Genesis was sleeping with her or Genesis was in her own room sleeping. That's still kind of, we don't know, but Adrienne had got up and Genesis was not found in the bed, and the front door was open some. So we got two conflicting stories there. So, and then also the dates of when Genesis was reported. So we know that she was actually reported to law enforcement February 16th, 2026 at 3:10 a.m. So, warriors, we don't stop until we have the truth. If you live in the Coffee County area or have information about who Adrienne was with over the holidays, please contact the Enterprise Police Department at 334-347-2222, and let's try and bring Genises home. And then I also want to tell y'all some more about some other updates that's kind of going on with this case and with the mother. So Adrienne Reid has hired David Harrison, a well-known defense attorney based in Ozark, Alabama. He is currently challenging the $1 million cash-only bond, which is exceptionally high for the charges she is facing. Excessive bond. Harrison argues that the $1 million bond is extraordinarily high and excessive for a Class C felony. Under standard Alabama bond schedules, A charge of false reporting typically carries a bond between $2,500 and $15,000. The defense claims that the current bond effectively serves as a punishment before any conviction rather than its intended purpose of ensuring a defendant's appearance in court. Harrison has publicly stated that there is limited evidence against his client and has expressed frustration over social media posts and assumed her guilt before the facts are fully presented in court. Harrison has filed a formal motion to have the bond significantly lowered. If the district judge denies this request, Harrison has indicated he will take the matter to a circuit judge. He has also filed for a pretrial hearing. This is a tactical move to force law enforcement to disclose specific aspects of their investigation and the evidence they have gathered so far. District Attorney James Tarbox requested the high bond because he considers Reid a flight risk. While she is not currently charged with her daughter's disappearance, the DA has stated that Adrienne Reid is the only person who knows where Genesis Reid is. If the bond is eventually reduced and she is released, the court has already outlined strict conditions including GPS ankle monitoring, daily check-ins with the Enterprise Police Department, mandatory drug screenings, and a travel ban requiring her to stay within Coffee County. We know why her bond was set so high and the way it was. And with this case, I think the DA did the right thing, and I think the judge did the right thing by agreeing. So hats off to District Attorney James Tarbox, because usually for a Class C felony, bond isn't as much as $1 million cash bond, but we're also dealing with a minor child, a 2-year-old little girl, so it kind of makes a big difference. But I at least wanted to come on here and share this with y'all and keep her name out in the public, and definitely keep people talking. And if y'all have any information, please call the number I provided, and it is Enterprise Alabama Police Department. And also I'm going to be looking into some more things too. Let me give y'all the number again. It's 334-347-2222. So if you have any information about Genesis Nova Reid, 2 years old, which would be 3, I'm not sure if it was yesterday Monday or the Monday coming up. So, but we're going to wish Genesis a happy birthday, and we're going to keep praying. So, and if today's y'all's birthday, happy birthday. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know your thoughts. And if today's your birthday, happy birthday.